Hello guys, welcome. We are going to play my last Reverse 1999 stream. I cannot just simply stream 7 to 9 hours of the main thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop streaming the game. I'll still play it off stream, I'm just not gonna play it on stream anymore. But yeah, the song is Claire de Lune. So it's very fitting, I should say. I did do the survey. I did plan to stream last week, but yeah, my throat died, so kind of impossible. And then yeah, welcome. And then we're gonna do Kiparina's story, Doomsday and the Days After. Farewell to tomorrow struck by rain, journeying forth on a long campaign, the past whispers of spring's refrain. Well, that's... As always, I know nothing about the story. I mean, how do you play this and all that. Let's hope the puzzles are not that hard. So, Earthbound. Again and again, she has been haunted by the same dream. Oh, I forgot it should be up. In it, her eyes are clouded by mist, and when she tries to speak, her words came out garbled. She is wrapped in a vast void, boundless and bare. Terror seizes her. She opens her mouth and lets out her first cry. But her faint cry is swallowed by the howling of a storm. This cruel wind tearing all things asunder. Somewhere deep within, she senses of the vastness of the world she's entered, yet not a single corner of it feels meant for her. She begins to slip into unconsciousness. But vaguely through the cold, she hears the bark of a dog and feels a warm, wet snout against her numb face. Easy now. Easy, settle down, you cheeky girl. What have you found this time? Don't tell me it's another little bear. Oh dear. His smile vanishes into a look of open shock. Urgent footsteps press into the soft snow, reaching her ears, and then... the world spins around her. The poor child, look at you, chilled to the bone. Those tiny little hands, like ice. He holds her close to him, tucking her under his coat. The world shrinks in an instant. But this cramped place holds such warmth. The howling storm can no longer reach her. Her frozen limbs begin to thaw, and a deep sense of safety settles in. You are safe now, little one. There's nothing to fear. One, two, three. No more, no less, just 7. That's how it was before I left. The girl gives a satisfied nod. She turns her gaze away from the tropical fish in the tank. After days of observation, on her return from space, the end of her long quarantine feels like stepping out from another world. At last, it seems like she has her feet planted on solid ground again. With a drifting voice, halts the smile rising on her lip.
In fact,
I ordered 10, but with the storm, logistics have been a complete mess. The leader said unless one of us is dying from a severe ornamental fish fillet deficiency, we'll have to wait our turn on the exotic fish list. He bred these new ones himself, and because he thinks our lovely little teleporters will save him a ton of trouble someday, he's loaned them to us from his personal collection.
are you saying that?
These fish are not yours. It's loaned.
Just
What
not
the
the
heck?
same pals as before.
We have 7. It's not the same pals as before. Did they die? Cause they did get teleported on the main office. The Melusine lifts one of her hidden siblings from the coils of her hair. The exact same lab at this branch. Let it go already. He saw that mouthy, overcharging salamander spot. We haven't even got this month's allowance yet, and you're already splashing cash around like it grows on trees. We are still working on the data Keeperina brought from the space. Maintaining a consistent research environment will help keep our thinking research. Will help keep what? Maintaining a consistent research environment will help keep our thinking on track. Hold on. Did I just hear one of your snakes accuse me of overcharging? My prices are completely fair. Hell, I give you them for practically a steal. Don't underestimate the pricing on getting identical tables and chairs in times like this. It's not exactly easy to get your hands on them. The tiny salamander stirs from its nap and launches into the spat with the serpentine's siblings. But there are a lot. Commotion seems almost impossibly distant to Keeperina.
The storm.
And the reversion. I'm sorry I cut you off. Just saying the word seems to strike her with an unexpected harshness, as though she hadn't been ready for it. She tries to open her eyes, but she is drawn back to the echo tank again. The fish dart playfully through the water. She used to feel so much joy watching them, but then they're not the same ones as before. Stream, do not die, please.
They're gone.
A wave of dizziness sweeps over her. She feels like she has returned to the weightless void of space, but now without the company of the stars. In the endless darkness, a colossal presence stirs. Its pull catches her, and she begins to fall.
So, what's your plan?
Oh my god. Let's wait a couple of seconds. Pervading awareness is drawn back to Earth by an envelope waving before this.
This is...
Please! I just want to play game, oh my god. You were off floating in the stratosphere again, weren't you? Voila! This is a letter from the St. Pablo Foundation addressed to the esteemed astronaut, no less. Seems the Foundation's quite interested in what we pulled off, so they're teaming up with Laplace to throw a banquet and meet scholarly exchange sort of do. With Laplace to throw a banquet and meet scholarly exchange sort of to teaming up with Laplace to throw a banquet with scholarly exchange sort of too. Wait, what? So they're teaming up with Laplace to throw a banquet with scholarly exchange sort of do to celebrate. Everyone's on the list, names you know and more than a few you won't.
What would that look? I
just did what I could. It really isn't something worth celebrating. Maybe there might be something else I should be doing, like... She pauses for a moment, then lets the words leave. She pauses for a moment, then lets the words leave her lips.
About the storm.
Are there any updates on the storm, and could there be something I can do to help? She longs for good news, though she could not possibly explain what kind of news she is hoping for exactly. All she is met with is the composed expression on Elizabeth's face.
About that.
The data you brought back has definitely been helpful. We've already made great progress. So you are with Laplace now. You have to understand, when it comes to a problem like the storm, it won't be solved quickly. The researcher gives a little astronaut friend a gentle pat on the shoulder.
Be patient.
You've done your part. Now it's time for us office-bound apeheads to take over. Yes, sir. You don't usually say things like this, but come on, you just came back from space. You nearly died up there. What you need right now is a bit of rest and relaxation, not work. The little astronaut's brow remains furrowed.
You know what?
Here, take this. I mean, it really is. I guess it's similar to the first floppy that we got. So now we know that it's actually his best symbol, because it does look like snake. Pretty snake. Three familiar items along with the invitation pressed into Kiparina's arms. These are the teleporters we used before, yes. Oh, it's a souvenir! Can even improve? Oh, it's not. Can even improve based on the data from your trip. In theory, you only need to think of the destination to trigger these things. Banquet's in a week. If you can sit still until then, it might be the perfect chance to help us test them out and collect a bit of field data, no? A subtle light returns to the girl's sky blue eyes.
No problem.
Miss Elizabeth, you can leave it to me. The thought hits her, and she falters again.
But...
To use them, I need a destination to teleport to. Yeah, about that.
Where should I go?
Elizabeth smiles perfectly at ease. It's all up to you. Kivarina closes the office door behind her and lets out a soft sigh.
Miss Kiparina.
Is something the matter? I'm surprised to see our brave astronaut looking so glum. Stage 2, A Long Winter. Can I finally just auto it? A rather surprising duo approaches from the far end of the hallway. I assume he's the best someone new to tell you about the banquet, yes?
Nothing.
I'll
I'll do
do what I-
whatever I must do.
We're going to the banquet too, won't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll all be there. Nimde discreetly eyes the teleport disc clutched to her chest, then reading the mood, steers the conversation elsewhere. But before the banquet, your little friend and I need to make a trip to one of the Foundation's branches. The mention of her friend immediately catches Kivarina's attention.
Are you saying that?
You and Voyager, may I ask what for?
So the thing is,
You saw how Voyager experienced all those unusual arcane fluctuations. Even the Foundation's interest and the fact that Voyager hasn't been formally registered yet, they'd like her to visit ahead of time. That way we can complete the formalities before the banquet, and if time permits, I believe the scholars at the headquarters are hoping to learn a little more about her. A journey. The road is so beautiful. Following Voyager's meaningful glance toward Nimde, Kivarina understands what her friend is trying to say. I mean, the road has beautiful sights along the way, so you're happy to go? Aww.
I remember.
You mentioned that even the nearest Foundation branch is still very far from here, right, Mr. Namedy? I don't really know where Voyager is from, but sometimes she seems a little unfamiliar with such basic things. I'm not sure.
don't worry.
And take care of herself, and besides... He turns his head, glancing over the delicate and seemingly harmless girl beside him. Voyager can wield that arcane skill of hers quite proficiently. I think she'd be able to get out of any trouble we might find ourselves in.
But
His words don't do much to ease her mind until her friend smiles up at her. I want to go. Want to see this.
you mean
You want to travel the whole world? We've already decided what you want to do next. excitement in her friend's eyes lifts Kiparina's spirits, though it comes with a strange unspoken melancholy. Brushing off this odd sensation welling up inside, she lets herself smile in return.
All right.
If you've made up your mind, I won't stand in your way.
However, be careful on the road ahead.
Don't go around talking to strangers and certainly don't accept any food from them. She holds out her fingers, counting off every precaution she can think of. You know, you could come too if you'd like. That way Voyager will have someone to keep her company. After the people explanation, we'll head to the banquet together. The invitation is tempting, but after a brief pause, Kiparina shakes her head.
Thank you.
But no, I've already promised Miss Isabel that I'll help with her research.
I think
I have my
I
own
have
destination.
my own destination.
I'm so sorry, let me repeat that for you.
I think I have my own destination.
It's simply that she hasn't found it yet.
Excuse me, Miss Isabeth.
I just need to double check something with you.
Just a while ago.
I happened to pass Kiparina in the hall just now. She seems a little out of sorts. We agreed she'd stay at the branch and rest up properly for a few days.
Sorry, what's going on?
She told me she intends to continue assisting with your research. Sorry, what's going on? Game Day's typical courtesies seems to have fallen by the wayside as she glides straight to the point. Despite that, Elizabeth is as cool as ever. You think we didn't want to give her a break? She beat us to it before we could even open our mouth. I just brought up the banquet and she practically had an allergic reaction to the idea. Like, you know, I don't need a party, I just need to work. I mean, she did kind of lose her hometown and her family, so wise might I say. Fate has a sick laugh at your expense, and what do? Act like nothing happened. Rush off the pain, rushing headfirst into the next big noble cause.
I just don't get it.
It seems like everyone here can't help but be a martyr, yes, myself included. The medicine shakes her head and tosses the file she was reading in onto the desk rougher than she should. It made her an excellent little astronaut, I admit it, but honestly I don't understand where it comes from. For a brief moment the young man is at a loss for words. Staying busy sometimes is the best way to help you stop thinking. You might believe you choose the correct path and brace yourself for the consequences, but knowing something is coming isn't much help for when you actually experience it.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Send her out into the world so soon after her first storm. Though he favors a more measured pace, it's clear that the person across from him sees things differently. If she takes things slow, I think she'll be even more likely to go mad. It's the kind to charge in before she knows which way is up. It's a good thing, it means she's tough, and I bet she's better than any of us at finding the right balance.
Before she sets sail, she needs to decide on a destination for herself.
I mean, it's kind of hard. I mean, what is her destination? She kind of lost it, you know? I mean, at least it's like 8 stages, so it shouldn't be too long, right? It's like 30 minutes and like I'm already on chapter 3. Unlike the previous one where I'm like on chapter 2 after like 30 minutes. Doomsday. Kiberna reaches the end of the hallway wearing a heavy frown, then turns back, her steps facing the same path again and again. Come on now, don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. The salamander pulls its head out with restless impatience. So, Miss Nika just wants you to test those new teleport discs, am I right? Come on, kid. Sounds to me like you've got a free pass to go anywhere.
But
But where is anywhere? The world is just so big.
I'm sorry.
I think my indecision has wasted your time. A remorseful face makes Han Zhang squirm a little, yet routes at his skin, not sure of what to say. But nothing to apologize for. I'm the one who decided to tag along. The teleport discs aren't going to be hot stuff soon, but Laplace isn't likely to be offering them up to the public just yet. Which means if I want to keep digging into how these things are, if I want to keep digging into how these things actually work, and I don't want to keep begging that mean snakehead, then I'll just have to ride their coattails for the next little while. Listen, wherever you go, I go. If you take a couple extra minutes, so what? It's not the end of the world. Take your time, think all you like. Something in its phrasing catches Lorena slightly off guard.
The end of the world.
I used to believe in all those prophecies about the end of the world. I remember once when I was 5, when we performed in a town where there was this old fortune teller where there was this old fortune teller lady.
She said that one day,
All that we
all
love.
that we love will be gone.
She said that one day all that we love will be gone. The earth will split open, then the waters will rise. I remember being so frightened when I heard that. I rushed into the tent and hugged Mr. Kozlov tight. Didn't even say anything. He was worried about me for a long time after that. A thought danced in her mind and spread across her face.
I still remember.
It was in Murmansk. It was where Mr. Kozlov found me. He told me about it when we returned there for a performance. That was 10 years ago.
The year was 1977.
Oh, sounds like you might want to pay that place a visit. She hesitates, then nods, her face resolute and certain.
Yes.
She pulls out the first teleport disc. She whispers the destination in her mind, invoking the teleport ritual. She takes a deep breath.
My destination is Murmansk.
Gathered memories of the city flood her mind. The ships in the port, the towering statues, memories flowing away in reverse to a distant past. A warm coat shields her from the snowstorm, and the tent provides the canopy for a small world filled with laughter and joy. The ritual takes hold, the dish takes in her grasp, and without a warning, another word surfaces in her thoughts: home. Oh my god. Even after improvements, the teleport is still requires unwavering focus. Block out all distractions. Fix your mind on the destination and let it carry you away. Oh, it's a joystick. Oh. Use the joystick to tilt the screen and roll Kiparina's marble along. We're gonna be here for a long time, aren't we? Here to switch control schemes between right joystick mode, gyroscope mode, and left joystick mode. Oh, where am I? Oh. Please. I kinda hate this. But we're gonna be here for a long time. Perplexity weakens one's resolve. Giving in to it will cloud Kiparina's mind and disrupt the teleportation. Avoid these obstacles at all costs. A single spark of light can calm a troubled soul. Let the aurora within Kiparina dispel the haze of perplexity. Select an obstacle to remove. Oh, we are going to be here for a long time. What? Oh. I'm gonna remove this one. Yeah. Whee. Heads up, dear Aunt Natalia is making her grand entrance. In the distance, a slender figure slips into the tent. Oh my gosh, it's like she can really fly. The crowd holds up their breath, even the guests below hush, silent and hesitant. Even the guests grow hush and hesitant. He walks away barely her fingertip. A single slip would send her plummeting from dozens of meters above. Yet she moves as if walking on solid ground. From afar it looks as though she is walking on thin air. Finally she reaches the far end and greets the audience with a poised salute. After a moment of stunned quietude, thunderous applause bursts forth. Amazing Utranyanya. Truly amazing. With a sea of applause, the man smiles down at the little girl beside him. There you see, nothing to worry about. Aunt Natalia's not going to fall, Andreas's knives won't miss, and Bahon's not suddenly going to charm on your sister Lena. We pitch our big top good and strong, and no storms taking it down. Even if the ground shakes or water come rushing in, we'll still be safe inside. Oh, about that. That's why you must smile, Alia. Forget what that fortune teller said, child. The world is not ending, not anytime soon. I see my mic is like doing something, but I'm not talking. Well, I just hope that the stream isn't that loud. I don't know, I'm kind of worried because it's kinda on the yellow bar. The cold wind howls and the deep snow makes every step a struggle. But none of it slows her down. I'm almost not much farther. Not much farther, it's just ahead. I remember so clearly, the circus was right over there, by that little lake. Hello, hello. Who are you? She hears a faint voice call out to her, but there's nothing behind her except the white snow. Down here. Following the voice, she glances down, a small head emerges from the opening of her coat. Anjang is left accompanying her. What is it, Mr. Lizard? Can he even survive outside? Like the cold weather?
I'm sorry.
I got distracted while using the disc. I think we ended up a little off course.
I almost did.
But I promise we're almost there. The little salamander leaps up in a burst of outrage. Lizard? Not lizard. I'm a salamander.
Hmm?
Really?
I'm sorry.
I guess I never knew the difference. His little head shakes. Oh no, that's not even what I wanted to say. What I wanted to ask is, where are we really headed? I mean, you get what I'm saying, don't you? Shards of frozen snow whips against her skin, and the wind roars quietens Anjang's voice to a whisper. Mr. Lizard, I mean Mr. Salamander, what did you just say?
I can't hear you.
What I'm saying is, no more, don't. Everything's... Storm rages, the whipping snow covering the words of the tiny salamander. Please get back in my coat for now. It's too windy out there. It's too windy out here. The icy gusts hit her face like sharp blades. Her skin starts to flush with an odd, feverish warmth. Don't get frostbite. This was careless. It's so cold here. I should have brought a thicker coat. He pauses, uncertain. Maybe it will be better to pack back after all. But with her goal so close, Katerina pushes a stiffening leaps forward, all sense of caution being taken with the wind. It seems almost second nature to her.
I'm almost dead.
She has been moving blind against the onslaught of snow, wandering much longer than she planned. The stiffness and the cold in her legs begin to radiate across her body. There it is. She finally sees what she's been looking for, and her snow-covered boots, vivid cold, begin to move with miraculous speed.
This is it!
Over here, over this small slope, over the small slope. That's where the circus was.
Huh?
She climbs up to the peak of the slope and finds herself stopped. Nothing's there.
That's odd. Why?
She looks around as if in a daze, but her view tilts and spins with every turn of her head. Then the muffled impact of a heavy object falling into the snow. For a moment, her brain sluggishly registered. The heavy object was her. He said that's enough. You're freezing to death. Keep going like this, and you're done for. Where are the other teleporters? Hand them over. I'm taking you back. Something scrambles onto her chest, shouting words she can barely make out.
Hmm?
Back? Back to where? Kiverina remembers the words that drifted to her through the storms, but she tried to shut out. Just stop it. Where are you even going? Don't you remember? I found probably the circus was swept away by the storm.
Oh,
I forgot. What am I saying? I couldn't never forget. Miss Elizabeth told me everything.
they're gone.
And then her consciousness begins to slip away. But this time, there won't be anyone to shield her with a coat, craft a tiny haven from the storm. All that she loved has vanished. For her, the end of the world has already come. But as sight and touch fade, she catches a faint sound. It sounds like footsteps. But how could that be? Yet the sound grows nearer with passing moment. At last, a voice rings out through the howling wind, different from the one she had hoped for, yet it is unmistakably real. Heavens, come on child, pick yourself up, please. The last shred of consciousness fades, two arms, warm and strong, just like she remembered, wrap around her. I mean, you know, at least Lila is an adult, but she can come to terms with this. But Kifrina really doesn't have no one. Like, no one from her hometown. It's gone. At least with Lila, she still has like others, you know, like Mark. It is Doomsday for her. Right, it is Doomsday for her. Because at least Villa still has August, you know. and like some other kids. But Kiparina really doesn't have anyone. A warm place in the north.
Huh.
The soothing sound of a faint metallic clink reaches her dreams, and Kiparina stirs up from her slumber. This is... The room is slightly old-fashioned but warm. The wind still howls, shaking the windows from the outside, but within this little sheltered world, it soon fades away. Kiparina props herself up in bed, the thick blanket sliding down her chest. I wonder who found her. No wonder I feel so warm. Her companion, along with its sweetie dwelling, leaps onto her belly. You're finally awake. Scared the life out of me. If I let anything happen to you, everyone back home would have turned me into salamander jerky. Hey, no, don't try getting up yet. She said you need to warm out your hands and feet. She said you need to warm out your hands and feet a little longer. She? John gestures outward as a woman in her 30s steps out for what looks like the kitchen. That's right, dear. Just rest for a while. This cabin. I wish they made a new art for it, but it's asset light, so it's fine, I guess, because there's like an one, and then there's auto beast one. The frostbite's already been taken care of, but the ointment will work better if we keep it in you warm. No, let me tuck you in. Let me tuck you in.
Oh.
Okay. Her tone is warm and easy. Kiparina pauses for a moment, then lies back down without protest. Were you the one who saved me?
I
Don't know how to thank you enough. If it weren't for you, A tray laden with steaming bread and roasted sausage is placed at Kiparina's bedside. Anyone would have done the same. Falling down in the snow like that, the cold could have killed you. Go ahead and eat something now.
thank you.
Larissa sure knows her way around the kitchen. Not to worry, I already tested the food for you. Kiparina sits up, placing the tray on her lap. She thinks she isn't hungry at first until the aroma of food fills her nose. I suppose I could eat. The sausages and bread soon fill her empty stomach, mixing with the hot soup that brings a comforting warmth that spreads out as if seeping through her bones. The gloom in her heart fades, and she feels a sudden surge of renewed energy. How are you feeling? A little better?
Yes.
I-
I'm doing much better.
The woman furrows her brow. My dear, your face is telling me otherwise. Kiparina falls silent for a moment. Shame and regret begins to surface, rising like the steam from her bowl.
I just...
I never thought it could be so simple. The simple bowl of soup and a blanket would make me feel like this. Losing something important, never seeing the people you love again, but does this mean people can just go on living as if nothing has changed? Her hands shake, yet her eyes are unbearably dry. If only she could shed a tear, perhaps it would bring her a little relief. But there is nothing there.
Is everyone like this?
No, girl! Oh my god, you poor. Listen. I know they are not supposed to tell people about the storm, but why didn't name day and Isabel were like, hey, yo, you might want to give her toys like right now, or a memento or something, you know? Oh, I can do it tomorrow? No. No. We don't know when she's gonna be available next time, so please.
Or is it only me?
You. Zhang opens its mouth as if on the verge of speaking, but the words don't come out. The only sound in the room is the wind slipping through the crack in the door. After a moment, warm hands gently rest on Kiprina's shoulders. That's not it, child. I don't know what you've been through, but I can tell that you're strong. And there's nothing wrong with being strong. Your family would have never held that against you. So, her hands gently cradled Kiprina's face. Lift your head, dear. Jimmy's blue eyes as clear as a bright sky. Then a strange realization strikes her, as if she's seen those eyes before. Before she can clarify her thought, she finds herself speak. You. All at once, her world is swallowed by darkness. Literally.
Oh,
What do you mean, oh? Why did the lights go out? Oof, what did I just bump into? Oh no, that must be the generator acting up again. I thought you were a ghost or something. The machine's been around since they retired from the drilling site years ago. We just fixed it up last month. I guess that fix they don't take. Let's light a candle for now. I think there's one more around here. Just a moment. The sound of rummaging through boxes moves sporadically. The sound rummaging through boxes moves sporadically around until, after a moment, a faint candle flickers, casting out a dim light. At least we can see each other. But I'm not sure that we can hold out until the snow stops. This may be tricky. The generator. Kiprina thinks for a moment before lifting the blanket from her cell. Maybe I can fix it. Can I take a look? Are we gonna do puzzle again? Oh no. Oh, that thing is acting again. Oh. What the? I don't know why, but the mic is like acting up. Is it because the cable disconnect or something? I don't know, I plugged it in. I didn't see any, like, what do you call it? The inside of the cable. Didn't see it at all. So I don't know what's wrong. Well, the last reverse stream and it decided to just act up. Well, days of yore. Yes, that's the ticket. After a few flickers, the lights inside the room come back on. Impressive. Where did you learn how to think? Where did you learn how to tinker with machines like that? Sabrina falters for a moment under the woman's admiring eyes. Have you heard of those old stories about the end of the world? I used to believe in them, so I studied a lot about things like homemade generators and survival skills. I thought that with enough preparation I could protect everything around me from that disaster, but in the end it didn't make a difference. He realizes this isn't a topic she is eager to discuss right now. He looks around the room. Strange though, for a home it lacks a certain lived-in quality, and as a holiday cabin it feels too much. Are you a squatter?
Speaking of which,
What is this place? This cabin used to belong to a bear hunter. I made some changes, brought in some furnishing. For now it's just a hut open to all weary travelers. I would never turn anyone away. Noticing Kibrina's questioning look, the woman smiles. You think it's a little odd, don't you? Why would I be out here in such a remote place? I have my reasons. You're about 10 kilometers west of Jepul-Yarni. To the west, to the northwest, there is a drilling site. I work as a doctor there, and my husband as a mechanic. But far on foot. Yes, it took us quite a while to get out here, but I didn't expect the weather to turn against us like that. The woman stares out of the window as the window continues. The woman stares out of the window as the snow continues to pile outside. The storm doesn't seem like it'll let up anytime soon. Let's just pass the time then. It all began a long time ago. Back then, my husband and I were still young. We had good jobs in the city. Then one day, he came rushing home with a pile of papers.
Look at this.
Your name is Arson. Wait, that's not. Oh, I thought it was arson. Oh my god. I thought it was arson. Okay. Look at this. This falls like insane. They want to dig a deep well, digging through the earth all the way to the deepest. It's not for oil or any other minerals, but just to find out what's at the earth's core. Tell me, is there really anything more ridiculous than that? The man points to a line on the paper, his face glowing with a beaming smile. They're recruiting, and they need mechanics and a doctor.
How is it going?
What do you say, Larissa? We stayed for several years. Our first child was even born in that dormitory. Doesn't it all seem ridiculous to you? It's not like that. Whether it's the Earth or the edge of the universe, discovery is always valuable. Not one person can complete such a massive task, but if everyone does what they can, it's not impossible. Arseny, my husband, he often says the same thing. From the woman's fleeting smile, Kipper senses something is amiss.
Are you saying that?
The project was not going well. There were many difficulties that we hadn't anticipated, but in the end we worked together to overcome them. The deeper the well went, the more we believed that one day we would uncover the mysteries down below. Until they claimed we had opened the gates of hell. Oh, what? I heard it. There's no question that sound could only come from hell itself. You think that's bad? I've seen it with my own eyes. I was smoking outside a few nights ago when I saw this freakishly tall figure near the kennels. I didn't really know what I was looking at. How could a person possibly be 2 or 3 meters tall, eh? And that was the night the stocks died. That thing was only about 10 meters away from me at the time. Got to stop this thing. Who knows what we could let out. This kind of thing, really, reminds me of that thing. Still love that movie. The crowd's fear spread like wildfire. But in the end, a bright, cheerful laugh drowns out the flame. Enough, comrades. You don't really believe all that silly talk, do you? The sound was just the wind. As for the bear, Yakov and the others are already chasing it down.
I see.
See, everyone's been worn out lately, but pull yourself together, comrades. Didn't we train for this? You're standing on the cross, beneath that is the mantle, and the horrific discontinuities in between. Where do you think hell is supposed to be? Sometimes all it takes is a single voice for the flames of anxiety to subside. Arseny has always been that way. He hasn't changed since we first met. At times he's almost like a kid still, always causing trouble, but when he takes the lead, people can't help but follow him. Light shines in the woman's eyes, but her smile changes. He should have stood up like that. Oh. That evening, I was called to attend to a worker with a sudden fever, leaving Arseny to watch over our eldest daughter in the dormitory. The next morning, they found him lying in the snow. That's suspicious! What the hell? Blood ran from the house all the way outside, and our child was gone. Are you Kiparina's mom? You call it a punishment from hell itself, but don't be ridiculous, so. I mean, they did found her there, right? So Between the wind and snow. Kiparina's last speech was for a moment, and she never imagined the story would take a turn like this.
I'm so sorry.
It's such a horrible thing to have happened to you. The one who should apologize is me, child. Such a tale. No one will feel happy hearing it. Yeah? I hadn't planned to say all this, but somehow it's such an odd thing. I hope I haven't upset you. Story clutches at her heart, and a question is lodged in her throat. One that another listener asks on her behalf. Wait, seriously? You mean a monster from hell attacked your husband? No, how could that be? The wall is only a meter wide. How could anything dangerous have come from it? The woman offers a strange smile that slowly turns cold. Besides, I'm a doctor. His wounds were caused by a knife. Oh. And I found a blood-stained knife a few meters away. So I brought the hounds in and had them follow the scent to track down that monster. The hounds barked wildly as a fearful face peeks out from the shadows of the building. A face she recognizes. Mr. Vasily. What are you doing here? Is that blood on his clothes? He's the one, grab him. They called him. Vasily was a pitiable man. I've known him for a long time. Came to my mother's clinic late one night, carrying a strange old man in his arms. Back then, he was the most kind-hearted young man in town, and everyone loved him. I used to help at her clinic. Every time he walked by, he'd take a chocolate from his pocket and say it was a treat for good kiddies. He closes her eyes and pauses for a moment. When I saw him again at the druid side, I could hardly believe I was looking at the same man. He would have been in his early 40s then, but he was hunched and gone. If someone told you he was sickly, you would have believed it. He sighs, eyes filled with sympathy, but there's something darker in it. Was it anger or hatred? Maybe both, perhaps neither. Kiparina cannot say for sure. In the end, she simply asked in a whisper.
What happened?
To make him like that. He never spoke of his past. I only learned of it from the others. He said something he shouldn't have when he was drunk, and the following day, he was taken away. Nobody heard from him for a long time. They say he was sent to the Burka mine. Arseny once shared a dorm with him. He said he often woke up in the night screaming. He said that Vasily always claimed he didn't say anything wrong, and that he knew who would inform on him. But every time he would tell us a different name. Whoever it was, that place broke him, and he no longer believed in anyone or anything. The kind gentleman I knew as a child must as well be already dead. Is that why he did something so terrible?
How is she?
I mean, your daughter. I think. Okay, let's hope that with you. I mean, you both have blue eyes. My child, my most precious treasure. She vanished. What the? Curious, very curious. She should be right here. Oh, she is you, I think, right? I mean, we don't know her age yet. The butt of her rifle hits his back. The man tumbles into the snow. Fuck, now. This old man's been out of his mind all day. He probably doesn't even remember. The whole thing's a mess. Snow keeps coming down. A child that small in this weather. The man on the ground lifts up as he's scorched by the snow. But remember, please, listen to me. We can't keep drilling. The sounds from below. I know the sounds. Something horrible is going to happen. Something very bad. They're going to take us all there. They're going to take us all there to hell. I won't go back there. He screams, his voice eventually faltering and fading. I just wanted to frighten you. I was planning to hide the girl, making it seem like a warning from the demon, so that you and Arsene would stop. Without you, everyone else would agree to end this. I didn't think I would wake him. But you killed him though. Brother and I felt a little courage. I never imagined I thought. How? The motion is like... What? Larissa, please forgive me. Then the police took him away. I never saw him again, and they never found our girl. I don't know if I truly hate him. He was the pitiable old man, driven insane by his hardship, but I know that I can forgive him for what he's done. I just hope I never see his face again. Karina has no response to the woman's story, only an ache of sympathy. Reality cannot be changed, and any consolation she offers would be a futile gesture. She understands that more than anyone else. I'm such a mushy little salamander. I just can't handle stuff like that. Same, brother. The little salamander wishes its... The little salamander switches its tail and hangs its head over the side of its container. The cabin falls into silence. Until at last, Kiverino sees the woman's eyes lift up and out of the window. Oh, would you look at that? Snows. It really has. Do you see those two small hills over there? Kiverina moves closer to the window. You mean those two there, side by side? That's where he said he left our girl and the divot between them. He wanted to shelter her from the wind. Just somewhere around there. Kiverina finally understands.
That's why you...
Come here so often?
You're still looking for her?
It's the only thing I have to go on. Some days I imagine that I might see a kind old woman holding a little girl's hand saying, I found you here many years ago, you know. Tell me her age, then we can compare it to Kiverina. Who knows, it's possible, isn't it? The woman offers a heartbreaking smile, and Kiverina feels again at a loss to speak. A child left alone in the snow. How could she have survived? It's impossible. It would take a miracle if someone finds her by accident. Hold on. She is! Connect the dots! The realization hits her like a bullet, ricocheting around in her chest.
Then your child was...
Lost around here during the snowstorm. When did this happen? Did she have her name stitched onto her blanket?
What was her name?
Let's go, brothers! The idea seems impossible to consider, but as soon as the thought enters her head, it cannot be dismissed. The chaos leaves her mind blank, and Kiverina holds her breath. I'm holding my breath for you, girl. After a long pause, he watches the woman open her mouth confusedly. Oh. Daksha. Her name is Daksha. She's my eldest daughter.
Oh,
I see. Is it disappointment or relief she feels in the pit of her stomach? She responds blankly, pausing as if unsure of what to say next. Fortunately, the sound of the door opening breaks the pause before it looms too heavily. Mama. I knew you were here, Mama, but you didn't tell us this time. Who is this lady? Oh, my heart breaks for you, my girls. Oh. There's no way she's gone, right? There's no way. Message from afar. Anton, Julia, how many times do I have to tell you? Why won't you ever listen to me? It's such a long journey here. What if something had happened to you during that storm? In response to the woman's scolding, the boy points towards the door. We didn't come here on our own. Alicia came with us. You would thought it was another person, but it was a dog. Eh. What am I to do with all of you? Caught between laughter and tears, the woman rubs her forehead in exasperation, while two sets of curious white eyes direct their attention to Torino. Little boy, I have the same conclusion as you, but it's not. Mama, is she Daksha? Is our sister a Daksha? The woman knocks gently on their little heads. You're avoiding my questions, and why do you think everyone we meet must be Daksha? Daksha still has a few years more before she would grow as tall as this sister. Damn it. You should have compared the ages first, before you asked for the name. Observing this interaction between the mother and her children, Kiverina smiles, but soon a question arises in her thought.
and these kids
Are
they're...
sorry. This is my son, Anton, and beside him is his sister, Yulia. Don't let her innocent looks fool you, and they're both little rascals. The inherited person is a spirit, no doubt. Wait. Hello, miss. Hi. I see, it's nice to meet you both. But Sabrina thinks carefully about how to phrase a word without causing offense. But the little salamander in her pocket pays no mind to matters of social etiquette. Dogs are going crazy, and I'm like, what the hell happened? They've never done this. Hold on, I thought you said your husband croaked. Yeah, exactly. We've got two little ones here after all that. I mean, how did that happen? Yeah. Hanjang, that's such a rude question. She looks at the woman anxiously, seeing her eyes widen in surprise before she bursts into laughter. Oh my goodness, it's my fault. You misunderstood. My husband was badly hurt in the attack. He still finds it hard to leave the house, but my arsony is alive and well. God damn it. Oh, okay. I don't remember much of that night, just that I was rushing through the dorm looking for them until I spotted Arseny lying in the snow. He said I was the one who stopped his bleeding, and I shouted so loudly, louder than I ever heard, for everyone to get him to the hospital. Looking back, I must say, I'm quite impressed with myself. Oh, so that's the deal. Yeah, I got to admit I completely misunderstood. Hanjang shakes his head as if relieved, but the processing details, Kibarina allows herself to smile again.
That's wonderful.
So Arseny is alive. That's such very good news. Still alive, still able to see and speak to each other. There's nothing better. She shifts her gaze to the two little ones watching Hanjang with intense curiosity. Anton, Yulia, such good names. Seems I was just worrying for nothing. I thought she still believes that the woman before her is trapped in the memories of the blizzard long ago. Perhaps she doesn't have any right to say it, but deep down she understands. Life must go on. We must all keep looking forward. I've been searching for her ever since, and I still cry for her often. To have a good life with Arseny and our children, we have to let ourselves find happiness again. So she is there for the plot line of like moving on, because she did lose her daughter, and Alia did lose everyone. She looks over her two young children, her expression deep in both longing and joy. Even after Anton was born, I found myself worrying that maybe Daksha would hold it against me.
No, it's not like that.
He's such a good person, and I'm sure daughter Daksha must also be a wonderful child. None of this is your fault. Daksha would not want you to be unhappy.
At least,
If it
if
were
it's
me,
for me.
I'd hope that those I care about and those who care about me would find happiness again. In that moment, Kibarina felt something stir in her heart. Yes, this may be just wishful thinking, but I think those who are bound by love share their hearts forever, and those who love us hope for happiness as well. I will always have a place for her in my heart, but there's room enough for others, for Arseny, for Anton, and for Yulia. My heart can never be too full. It expands to fit new love. Oh! And I know she would love them just as I do. Yep, we all would. Of course. The two children bounce over to her, and the woman folds them into her arms, their expressions matching in warmth and tenderness. Struggled with it for a long time, but in the end, my children helped me understand. It's the love we receive that gives us the strength to overcome our suffering. That's how we are able to move forward from tragedy to find our future without losing the past. Miss Kiparina's eyes, glistening teardrops illuminated by the sunlight pouring in from the window. I don't know what happened to you, but perhaps you'd be willing to share it with us. For a moment, Kiparina feels as though she is too wrapped in their embrace. But the truth about the storm cannot be disclosed to outsiders, and so the truth has to remain with her. I'm looking for a circus, the Utraniania circus.
However,
Seems I've come to the wrong place. They're not here. Utraniania. You know Utraniania? You know?
hmm?
The two children scrambled to pull out a crumpled poster from Anton's pocket. Look! This is... Oh, are we? The familiar lettering on the poster leaves Kiparina on the edge of tears. Oh!
That's true. But why?
It really is Utraniania. Because you're in the wrong place, lady. Look, it says the performance of a lifetime awaits you in Kandalaksha. See you there. The show is in Kandalaksha, not here. Oh, Kiparina. I'm praying for you, girl. We want to watch the show as well, but the postman said we won't make it in time. He says really, really far away. Let me see. Yes, I'm afraid it is, children. The woman takes the poster into her hands and shakes her head regretfully at the children. It says their performance starts at 7, but Kandalaksha is over 200 kilometers away. We'd never make it in time. How about this? I'll ask the postman to keep an eye out for news about the circus, so we'll know when their next show is. I'll take you next time, okay? Fine. And that's a promise now, Mama. The two children nod obediently, but she can't help but feel the same disappointment she sees in their eyes.
Wait, maybe.
Yes, you have this. You have the dress. She reaches into her pocket. Maybe I can take you there. To Utraniania. Yes, oh my god. Oh no! Pain cuts like cold, jagged glass, and there's no easy way to suit it. Avoid these obstacles at all costs. Okay. I'm gonna be here forever. Oh. Do I want slanted one, or do I want, you know what? Tap tap tap. Oh, I've played these games before. I've played these games before. Damn it! Retry. Damn it! I got too trigger happy for it. I mean, at least Claire de Lune is like playing on the background, right? Do not be impatient. You finally okay. Oh Oh no, this last stretch. Okay, tap. Yeah. Okay. Oh my. Claudius gives rise to doubt and hesitation, obstructing Kiparina's path forward. You gotta be kidding me. Remember, the courage it took to reach for the stars, harness it, and Claudius will no longer stand in your way. How the hell am I supposed to go there? Oh, I'm dumb. Because I thought this one was me. Okay, let's see. Damn it. Well, at least it's not like the whole stage again, the previous ones. I mean, I'm on fire though. Shouldn't I just be able to melt all the ice, you know? I'm not gonna take my chance. Okay. Okay, if I fail this, I'm the dumbest idiot alive. Okay. The music played alone, and then it's here. It's like the most sweatiest thing ever. Please. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, it is also possible. 7 is already hard. Can you imagine 8? The days after. Welcome, welcome, the distinguished guest. I guarantee that this performance will exceed your wildest expectations. Moving in the crowd, Kiparina walks into the tent. Even now, she cannot quite determine if the thumping in her chest is from fear or excitement. However, all her doubt vanishes as the performance starts. Now, please welcome our amazing testifying virtuoso of the trees, Talia. Talia. Oh. Mr. Rory cheers, the little young woman steps onto the tightrope. Wow. The way she walks is so incredible. It's just like walking on air. Wait, we are not in the Utrenya yet? Kiverina gazes upward, focusing on the figure suspended in midair. The girl she has never seen before, all the circus members, both on stage and off, are the people she's never seen before. Excuse me? This isn't her Tranyaya. The last glimmer of hope falls away into oblivion. But strangely, somehow, her heart continues to beat steadily and strongly. It's amazing. I think she might be even better than I was. The performance is breathtaking, lighting up the faces of the crowd. Even with everything so unfamiliar, this is the Utranyaya she has longed for, the one she feared losing but ultimately had to part with. Her home. So they both are moving on. I had almost forgotten what it was like. This is what it feels like to watch someone walk that rope. It feels as though this other person has taken her place, flying into the sky, toward the great unknown, flying into the farthest reaches of the universe. Then she looks up. After the canopy that once covered the sky and created a small world for her, warm but cozy, but now it no longer covers her. This was torn away in the storm. This canopy is not the same. It was different from the one she once knew.
So that's what it's like.
I understand now. It's only when gazing into the universe that one can truly comprehend their own insignificance. And it's only by looking back at the past and then into the future, immersed in this invisible river of time, that one can truly know.
I see.
This moment, right now, there will never be another moment like it. The resolve that once stirred in her heart now finds firm ground, and she stands more certain than ever. Past has given her the courage to move forward, and the future still holds hope worth reaching for. There's no reason to stop moving forward. Thank you everyone for gracing us with your patronage and your applause. What a wonderful audience. Today's show has come at last to its conclusion. I know it might sound surprising, but this is actually my first time at the circus. It was even more exciting than I imagined. Thank you for bringing us here. The woman sitting beside her turns to face her, but her words trail off midway. A moment later, she gives a knowing look. You're leaving, aren't you?
Yes.
Wave of applause is still crashing around her. The Kiverina has already risen from her seat. He reaches into her pocket and pulls out a last teleport piece. Miss Larissa, Anton, Julia.
I think I should go.
Oh, now she moves onward into the future, to the unknown. Sometimes more profound and unavoidable pain will arise. Learn to live alongside it. Learn to live alongside it, for a path forward may lie within. Okay. I'm just gonna eliminate this once. So at least when I come crashing down, it's not. Damn it. What? Okay. That's such a... What? I literally did not touch it. The ball did not even touch it. Uh, Baby steps, baby steps. Oh god. You are going to play it patiently, yes. How many of this? You know what? At least there's like only dialogue, okay? We gotta do it. I've been thinking that if you don't have anywhere to stay for now, maybe you could live with us for a while. But it seems like you don't need that now. I wish you nothing but good luck, Larissa. Maybe I could visit you from time to time in the future, if that's alright with you. Of course, child. You'll always be welcome here. Bye-bye, Pixies. Are there any other fairies in your family? What makes you think I'm a fairy? Because you have the kind of magic that whisks us away in a flash. Why can't it use magic, Yulia? I mean, arcane skills are technically magic, isn't it? Not? Is it not? I'm just an ordinary person. There are no fairies where I'm going. But there are lots of nice people. Do you have to go to school when you get back? It's like asking the most important questions. Yes, I still have a lot to learn. I hate going to class, it's so boring. Mama tells me that if I study hard, I'll have a bright future. But I don't even know what I want to do in the future, do you? I want to do whatever I'm able to. And as much as I can. I guess we'll both have to figure it out while we're in class. You're right, let's take our time and think it over. What's with the rush? There's still time before the banquet starts. I think it's time to get moving. As I hand in this report, I'll have time to finish reading the Laplace training manual. If Miss Winslow has the time, I'd also like to continue learning about lake lines. Or I could look over my notes and get back to my physical training. There's still so much more for me to do. Looks like those guys don't need to worry about you anymore. Huh? Do you mean? Hey, forget I said anything. Let's move. I was just thinking about heading out too. Anjang really is the perfect companion for Kibrina in this story. Sure. Let's go. Moving forward indeed. The Grand Hall is filled to bursting with guests. The Grand Hall is filled to bursting with guests. Okay. Some dress in formal attire, while others are still in uniforms or researchers' coat that seem just a little out of place. Among the crowd, Pointer is one of them. Miss Pointer, I must say, we're quite fascinated by your team's research. Will we have the chance to meet the other team members? Maybe Miss Elizabeth or your younger Maybe Miss Elizabeth or your young astronaut. Of course, I'd be more than happy to introduce them to you. However, first, I was asked by Mr. Ludwig, who inquired whether your branch would be willing to work with our team in PESHX on the distribution and utilization of rhenium. Perhaps we can find the time to discuss those details first. Despite her robotic nature, Pointer always seemed more adept at social responsibilities. Not far off, Elizabeth is savoring the last bite of her dessert. Delicious. Souffle should be eaten immediately after its break. The Foundation chefs certainly know what they are doing. I'm more interested in the lamb chops over there. One, bring us another plate.
Not the best choice.
I don't want to stop myself on that. I'd rather try the steak tartare next. Another pointless sibling dispute seems poised to launch before they are interrupted by the arrival of a friend.
Miss Elizabeth.
Registration all done? Did everything go smoothly? Voyager smiles and nods in reply.
It does seem that.
You're just waiting on one last person. Yes, Mrs. Skipperino still not arrived. That's unusual. Well, I get the feeling she finds these sorts of gatherings a bit dull, none? I have no objections if she wants to enjoy life and not be tied down in endless useless conversation. Not like anyone's taking attendance today. Her tone remains light, but the young man frowns nonetheless. Maybe I shouldn't have let her. Before he can finish speaking, he sees Voyager's eyes brighten. Recalling his assigned task, the young man promptly follows.
Alia.
It's so cute. I thought she's gonna like go away.
Voyager.
Here you are. There are so many people. I was afraid I never find you.
And Mr. Nameday.
Hello, sorry for being late. No need to apologize. I just can't remember you ever being late or anything before. Was there something keeping you? When Larissa heard I was going to a banquet, she insisted on helping me with my outfit. I tried on a few things, but none of them felt quite right. I finally settled on my regular outfit. That's why I'm a little late. But Larissa still helped me in my braid. How does it look? It's beautiful, Alia. It sounds like you've made some fine friends recently. Skipperino's song Green dispels the loss of Nameday's worries, and Voyager begins to hum a cheerful melody. Oh! Bouquet of white flowers is presented to Skipperino with a subtle fragrance that caresses the tip of her nose.
This is...
For me? Please. Oh my god. Clear unspoken understanding allows Skipperino to quickly grasp what her friend is trying to say.
Thank you.
Voyager, so this along your journey. You're so pretty. I'm happy to hear you also had fun on your travels. After tucking away the exotic flowers, Skipperino looks around the hall. Who are you looking for? Miss Winsong or perhaps Elizabeth?
Just a while ago.
I ran into Miss Winsong. She told me she'd like to introduce you to August, Nina, Peter, and some of her students. Yet as they scan the room, there's no sign of Winsong. I do recall Madame Lucy asking around for her, so you'll probably have to wait a while. As for Miss Elizabeth, she's right over there. She She follows his hand to a familiar figure for using the snacks nearby. She obviously notices her, yet after a quick glance, she heads toward the exit. It's a clear signal to follow her. I thought she's running away. Gabriel matches her speed and exits the room. They proceed down the corridor, moving ahead until they're alone, and the noise of the crowd is barely audible. The air is so much pressure, it is a little cool. It's still winter, but after the storm it feels warmer than before. Might just be my senses playing tricks on me though. I suppose I'll have to check the data when we get back.
Maybe.
Should have dressed more formally. I didn't think the banquet would be this big.
No worries.
Yet, this banquet isn't just for us anyway.
In fact,
The last storm, Laplace was in utter disarray, but it was Madame Lucy who finally helped put things back in order. Things were much better here at the foundation, with the storm back cornered around. Everyone is in need for some good news. Everyone is in need of some good news. Then did finally be able to stop working, and if it's even possible, relax. Because if we can't finally do that, if we can smile again, then no matter how much damage the storm does, we'll one day make a molehill out of this mountain.
Are you saying that?
We are the good news, and this party is for everyone else. It's just an excuse for everyone else to have fun. There's no gratitude in this world at all. And c'est pas?
That's wonderful.
Who would have thought our hard work would pay off so well? Looks like it's good news for me as well. You've changed a little since I last saw you, non? Isabel looks at the girl inquisitively. It's the look of scientists pleased at their dissection.
in fact,
I've got another tidbit of news. Still on the wraps, but I imagine the Foundation will release it soon enough. Either way, it's something I have no doubt you'll be interested in. She leans over to Kiparina, her voice dropping to a whisper.
they found someone who can brave the storm.
Kiparina's mind goes blank for a moment as she takes a moment to consider the significance of the statement.
Are you saying that?
Apparently she is a student at the SPDM. She is to be named the timekeeper and will take on the responsibility of solving the mystery of the storm. Now the Foundation may refuse to lend us this individual, but I'm certain we can obtain further data from this timekeeper. So now we have a secret weapon. We've made another stride in unraveling this damn storm puzzle. Isabella's pupils twitch with excitement, and Kiparina feels a wave of emotion rise within her.
This is really good news.
It is! She had already come to terms with the fact that her efforts, past and future, might not bear immediate fruit. But then maybe she had been too pessimistic. It appears a spark of hope has now been ignited. What's that you've got there? The flowery bouquet she received from Voyager earlier pokes out into view.
Oh,
Voyager gave me these flowers that she picked from her journey here. I feel like I've seen them before, but I don't really know what they're called. What's wrong? Isabel looks perplexed. These are lilacs. You're sure she picked them? Because wild lilacs only bloom in the spring. Well, bizarre. She laughs suddenly. I must be losing my mind too busy to even remember the time of year. Kiparina laughs along.
yes, Miss Elizabeth.
Look.
Look. Spring Thank is here already.
Oh, DL. Oh. What? Ah, okay. Holy. I mean, I only need to participate, right? Oh. Baby steps. Please, mouse, do not. Oh. It's worthless though. It's all ice spikes. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh. Oh my. Can I just WASD this? What? Wee. Oh my god. It's fine. But yeah, we finished Doomsday and the days after Ibarina's story. I mean, I enjoyed it because it's like telling her, okay, it's fine, move on, you know. But yeah, that thingy when I thought that the woman was her mom, Julia's mom, was her mom as well, but it's not. It kind of played with my heart a little bit, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I think I'm sorry for the scarf. This is like our last stream and the mic is like deciding to be like, yep, it's time to crackle, I think. I did plug it in correctly. So I'm like, why does it do that? I do not know. And I don't see any like poking out cables or anything. So it's still good, right? But yeah, I'm gonna say this again. This is like my last Reverse 1999 stream. I cannot sit 7 to 8 hours just playing the game. I've got things to do. sometimes it's even going for like 9 hours. I think for the 3 stage trophies it's like around 9 hours. I think, right? Around that time. I generally cannot. And then for a couple of the things, right? It's like they would say the total hours is around like 1 day. And I cannot do that. I have things to do. So yeah, unfortunately this is the last stream. The next patch is gonna be Assassin's Creed collab. Sorry. But yeah, I'm just gonna play it off stream now because it really is just not feasible for me to play like 8 hours at a time. But yeah, so far I've been enjoying the stream, although it's like very scuffed a lot of the times. Hopefully the streams is like showing you guys what Reverse 1999 is about. This art is like very gorgeous. The story is like pretty great, you know? That's why I enjoy playing it. It's very chill. So yeah, thanks for watching my last Reverse 1999 stream. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye.